Hey yo, we back. What up YouTube? It's your boy Desro. I know it's been a while. I said I would do some video tutorial and shit. But it clearly didn't happen. Motivation wise, I've been lazy as a fuck. But hey, I'm not trying to lose some time. Let's get right up into it. Basically today we finna see my top 10 Kontakt banks that I'm using like every single time I'm making loops or almost. It's 10 banks that Cubeatz most likely use. I'm trying to spill a little bit of my sauce, you feel me? Like, I want you to taste my sauce. Right before I start this video, I just want to say, if y'all want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Desro. Basically, it's where I post all my free packs. Sometimes I just give out some free loops, some contests, beat battle. That's where I be 24/7. So if y'all wanna hit me with a follow, that would be really appreciated. Yeah, last thing, no beers for today. I know like it's a classic for my videos, but 2021, no more alcohol, only water, and that's all cap. That's cap, my friend. That is cap. So yeah, let's get this video started. Here's the first bank that I use pretty often. A lot of y'all ask me if I'm using VST guitar, and if yes, what is the bank, what's the Kontakt bank, Desro, what guitar are you using? Here's the big sauce. I know this one, like, that's not really the sauce nowadays because a lot of y'all know about this bank, but let me show you a little something. So right now we have Ilya Efimov acoustic guitar. So basically this is the acoustic guitar, but if you're looking in the bank I'm having right now, that's total guitar bundle, so we have plenty of guitar. Actually, we got some strums, we got some acoustic, we got some nylon guitar, and we got I think this is electric guitar. Indeed, the most popular guitar is definitely the nylon one, but there's also the acoustic one, which is a gem. I'm just gonna show y'all how it sounds with some midis. So here's the acoustic. Pretty fire. And now we got the nylon just to compare. This is probably the guitar I'm using the more often. Like every single time I'm making some guitar, I'm using this one. So yeah, that is one awesome bank. You got plenty of settings if you're trying to mess around with the reverb, the delay. There's even a couple preset in there I didn't even know. But yeah, this is my favorite guitar of all time from Kontakt. So bank number 2, we got Scarbee that's a Scarbee bass. I use this one a lot whenever I'm making some guitar, some bells, or some instrument that requires some higher note. Sometimes, you know, it just feels empty. Basically, I just use this bass as a background sound to make the sound more full. And I don't think any bass sound as good as a real bass. You know, sometimes I'm using some synth bass, but Scarbee bass is one hell of a good bass for background. You can mess with it, to be honest. You can do plenty of things with it. You got some settings, some preset. I think you can even pull up a guitar rig to make it sounds like even harder. But to be honest with y'all, what I'm doing, I just lay some simple notes that follow the chords, or the, let's say, the flute, the lead, and that's it. To show y'all an example, I'm finna pull up the guitar I just did like 2 seconds ago with the bass. So without, with, so yeah, like I said, it's just a nice thing to have a bass in the background when we have some high notes with certain instrument. So that's my go-to. So number 3, we got some flutes coming. That is one thing that you guys ask me a lot. Today I'm finna show y'all two flutes. We got this one, which is Ivory Wind by Embertone. By the way, if y'all don't know Embertone, it is one brand that are making hell of a good flute. So let's take a look at what we got. We got Ivory Wind. As you can see, that's a cheap ass plastic recorder flute type of, and that is exactly what we want. I don't know if you guys know the song Pink Toes. It's by Offset and Lil Uzi Vert. By the way, this sample was made by Cubeatz. So in this song you can hear a really cheap ass flute. It almost sounds like a toy, and basically that's exactly what we want to do with this type of flute. So it sounds cheap, and that's exactly what we need. So let's take the guitar with this flute just to show y'all. So yeah, it sounds cheap, and sometimes, trust me, like maybe y'all think it sounds trash right now, but trust me, sometime you can use it and it's super fire. So here's how it sounds alone. Super fire. To be honest, I just like it. I use it sometime when I make some dark samples or just like some weird vibes. This one is perfect sometimes. So number 4, we have Native American Flutes is it by Embertone? I cannot remember. I think it is. This bank actually contains phrases and flutes you can play with the settings. You got some harp, some run, some FX, short, medium, and long phrase. I don't think a lot of y'all know about this bank because it just came out pretty much like last month. So yeah, you know, I use it sometimes. Y'all know me, I love flutes, flute phrases, flute loops, and this one is pretty fire. So yeah, that is just one phrase. You got plenty of them, and oh, also I forgot to say you have 3 flutes in this one. So that was the red tail hawk, but you also got 2 other flutes y'all can use that sounds completely different. You know, it still sounds like native, but super fire. Don't sleep on this bank. This bank is so fire that I'm just trying to not use it every time I'm making some dark samples, because like I don't want to overuse it, but goddamn, like it fits everywhere. Literally, like when you're missing an instrument and you think your loop sound kind of empty, you just throw this shit in your loop and that's it. You got it. You got a hit. So let's play it with the guitar. Y'all could have used dark piano. It is even better in my opinion.
Yes, Daddy.
It is just so fire. That's the only thing I gotta say. Wow. Up next, we got Vital Series Mallet. I know a lot of y'all use Mallet Flux, but this is a million times better. First of all, instead of having like 3 instruments, y'all have 8, so that's a first, and y'all can just play with it. Look at the interface, like look at the settings and everything. You can just do whatever you want. So let's try it out. For example, the marimba. Xylophone. Glockenspiel. Vibraphone. And yeah, y'all can just play with the settings. Like you can craft your own sound with this one. You can craft your own bell, and that's the beauty of it. That's why I like it so much. This one is fire. Go get that right now. Hey, next bank we got the infamous Ethno World 6. I cannot make this video without talking about Ethno World 6 because I would lie to y'all if I would say I'm not using this bank. It is very popular, I know. It's almost overused, but wow, this is a good bank. So when y'all downloading Ethno World 6, you have Ethno World 6 voices and Ethno World 6 instruments, of course. In the voices, y'all have actually a lot of phrases. If any of y'all are making like ethnic loops or dark loops, that is pretty good. And of course you have the instrument. Just to show y'all, look at how many instruments you have. That's the bow instrument, the bells, key instrument, you got some drums, some percussion, some texture, woodwind. Oh, y'all got some flute. Y'all want some flute? That's where you're gonna find them. That's a lot of fucking flutes. Just to show y'all how it sounds, I picked one of my favorite instruments, which is the Kato. It is a pretty good instrument to pick if y'all trying to make some ethnic or dark shit. And that was Ethno World 6. Go check it out, that's a must. After that, we got Grand Harp by Cinematique Instruments. This is another really good instrument that I'm using a lot. Basically, whenever I'm trying to use a harp, I just pull out this bank. As you can see, you got different presets, and you can just play with the reverb, the length. I don't really touch this, and oh, you got an arpeggio. So yeah, once again, sometimes I'm making sample and I just feel like my stuff is pretty empty, and what I'm doing sometimes, I just pull up Grand Harp and I'm laying some higher notes with this one. I just add like reverb, delay, couple things, and I'm good to go. Don't get me wrong, you can use this instrument as a main instrument also, because it is just so good. So yeah, let's play with the midis. Let's try other presets. This bank is just really good. So number 9, we have a piano. Actually, I just realized that I forgot, like totally forgot to put any piano in this list. There's a bunch of good piano in Kontakt, but Noire piano is definitely one of the best out there, that's for sure. When you take a look at the bank, when you download it, you got Noire Felt and Noire Pure. In my opinion, Noire Felt is more like a vintage piano. You can hear different type of sounds just like a whole piano would do. And you also have Noire Pure, which is more like a dry classical piano. When I'm making loops, sometimes I use one or the other one. It doesn't really matter because each one of them got a lot of preset and effects you can play with it. So I just pulled the basic felt, which is from Noire Felt, and let's take a look how it sounds. If we go one octave higher, what I just play right there is the basic preset you got when you open up Noire Felt, but actually you can do a bunch of cool things. For example, if you go right there into a particle, you can just press that on. You get the point, that's too much, but you can create some really dope vibes with this. You can also go to effects and play with the noise. I don't know if y'all able to hear, but you get like a tape machine type of sound in the background. You can even change the noise itself. You can EQ it right from there. You have some delay, some reverb, of course, and you can play with the pedal, overtone, the shift, the color, really anything. Reason why I love this piano so much is the versatility. You can play with it, you can do whatever you want. You got so much stuff going on in this little plugin right there. When you open it up, if y'all trying to see the preset, you just go over there. So you got grand piano, particles, sound design, and you even got a vintage section, which is a gem because a lot of these presets are really dope for dark melodies and stuff. So yeah, Noire piano, y'all definitely go check it out. For the last bank, we got a violin, of course. Y'all notice I use a lot of violin, and this is definitely by far one of the best one I have in my Kontakt. So this bank is called Joshua Bell Violin. Basically it is just a violin bank with many preset, like many preset. For example, you just click the little round over here and you got every single type of violin. Like you got some sustain, some staccato. You just got a lot of stuff going on in this bank. Of course you can play with the reverb, poly, you got the settings, these two things over there. It is just a great bank, so let's play it with the guitar to show y'all how it sounds. Not this one, this one. So yeah, maybe a guitar was not the right instrument to show y'all how good this bank is, but yo, y'all gotta trust me, this bank is really good. Another cool thing about this bank when I'm using it is you don't have to add a lot of stuff in the mixer, because you got if you go into character, you got the different type of reverb and you got the different type of tone. So if you want to make it like brighter, warmer, darker, you just go over there, you change it, bing bada boom bow, it's done. So yeah, Joshua Bell Violin, that's a fire ass bank, go check it out for sure. And yeah, we're done for today, guys. I promise y'all that I'm gonna be back making tutorial right now. It is summer, I'm gonna get back on my YouTube grind and provide you content every single week. That's on my mama.
Stop the cap.
That's on my mama. If y'all learned anything in this video or any bank at all, you can just press a thumbs up, hit the follow button, that would mean a lot for me. And also join me on my Instagram, that's where I be all the time. I'ma catch y'all later this week. Y'all stay safe. Peace.
You know this one slaps.
Luca on the track.